Protein. Protein is a biological molecules. We talk about biological molecules. We learn when we are starting, when beginning of the lesson, we talk what are they? Organic and inorganic basically. So I just remind you, we talk about all the elements in there when we are components of the living beings we are talking, right? Chemical basis of life. Then we talk about two types of things, basically organic, inorganic. What I told about this organic and inorganic, organic is mean consist of basically carbon there, ne? Carbon, definitely it's contain carbon and hydrogen, oxygen, right? But water, inorganic, why it's don't have carbon, so it's under the inorganic. Organic also we talk about four biological molecules, carbohydrate, protein, lipids, nucleic acid. But I didn't still explain you protein, lipids and nucleic acid. I have done only this one, carbohydrate. Under the carbohydrate also we talk mono, di, two sugar molecules, poly. Mono, di and poly. Mono, we talk about mono under the monosaccharides. What are they? Glucose, fructose and galactose, right? Then glucose molecules two combine and form in di. Di කියන එකේම ඊනින් එකේම පේනවා di කියන්නේ දෙකයි. Right? Di. Then glucose, two glucose molecules combine to form maltose. Then after that glucose plus one fructose sugar molecules forming
Sucrose.
yes. Then after that lactose. Yeah, lactose consists of one glucose and
Plus
lactose.
lactose.
Yes, very good. Right? These are normally we already talk about monosaccharide, polysaccharide and disaccharides and where they contain. This all already finished talking now. Today from beginning we are going to talk about the proteins. Those who are not in the class, don't worry. I am reminding again and again and we are doing the papers, revisions and then you can understand this. Protein is an essential constitution in all living beings. So this is a organic biological molecule. Organic. It means it's contain carbon basically. Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. Right? When we talk about glucose, we saw there carbon, hydrogen, oxygen are there. So we talk about in glucose, hydrogen to oxygen ratio is 2 to 1. Right? We saw that the hydrogen to oxygen ratio 2 to 1 as an example in carbohydrate. We talk glucose formula, shall we write? C6H12O6. Then now look at H12O6 here. Hydrogen to oxygen 1. Here then ratio hydrogen to oxygen ratio in carbohydrate that is 2 to 1. But protein it is not like that, right? So, protein. We are going to next part then. We talk about protein. It is a biological molecule and it is an organic. It's contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. Then all is present in proteins, we can see these elements. All it is protein is an essential constitution in all living cells. Even our body build up of protein, these muscles and nails, hair, that consist of protein, right? So here, sometimes sulfur can also be present in addition to them. Not basically, addition to the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sometimes sulfur also present in proteins. 17% of the mature human body is composed of protein. If you consider 17%, right? Protein is a complex molecule made up of polymerized amino acid molecules. Building block of protein is amino acid molecules. Element contained in protein, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Sometimes there may be sulfur also present, right? protein is a complex molecule. It's already made up of polymerization of amino acid molecules, right? Polymerization කියන්නේ එකට එක මෙහෙම amino acid molecules ගොඩක් combine වෙනවා. Maybe 20, maybe 100, maybe 1000, just amino, these are amino acid molecules. Polymerization. බහු අවයවීකරණය. එකිනෙක chain එකක් වගේ combine වෙනවා. For that we are saying polymerization, right? So then amino acid molecules polymerization and then build up the protein. The protein is a complex molecule like meat, fish, egg, white cereals are some of the food rich with proteins. We are eating these things. Neither this contain, they are the rich in protein like pulses, milk preparations, egg, fish, meat. They contain protein. We'll go to next page and see here. This is a amino acid molecule, right? So amino acids molecule is like this amino acid. Structure of a typical amino acid molecule. So but here, this is a typical amino acid molecule, right? That structure, this is the structure of that, right? අපි මේක මෙහෙම ලිව්වොත් එහෙම මේ group එක ඇවිල්ලා NH2, right? මේක ලියන්න පුළුවන් NH2 group, right? This is the typical amino acid molecule. You can write COOH, right? Structure of a typical amino acid molecule we can draw like this. With the R represent that group contain both carbon and hydrogen. So here, sometimes instead of R, here contain hydrogen and H2N and carbon, and here carboxyl group, this part, and here instead of this R, sometimes hydrogen is there. That is the simple amino acid molecules. For that we are saying glycine. Hari amino acid වල තියෙන simple මේක තමයි. මෙතෙන්ද hydrogen hari carbon things anything can combine to this one. R represent group containing both carbon and hydrogen. Change in R group. මේ R group එක change වෙලා තමයි මේ R වෙනුවට එන්න පුළුවන් මේ ඕනම එකක් instead of R. හරි තව එක වෙනස්. ඒක වෙනස් වෙලා තමයි there are different amino acids are forming. හරි then change in R group 20 different amino acids are present. ඇත්තටම 20 විතර present මේ R group එක වෙනස් වීමෙන්. එතන මේ 20 වගේමුත් මාරු වෙවි change polymerization වෙනකොට lot of proteins creating. Then now you can see your hair one type of protein, your nail another type of protein, even muscles then myosin, and there are different proteins are there in the body. There are all protein present in organism from bacteria to human are made up of 20 different amino acids combined in different sequences. If you concern even bacteria, right, to human being, there are different types of amino acids combined in different sequences. එකක විදියට combine වෙලා different amino acids. Not only human, even bacteria, other small organisms, they also contain protein, right? So we'll go to the next part. Any doubt is there to ask from me? No. If it is, tell me. Building block of protein is amino acid molecule. Building block of protein is what? Amino acid molecule. Building block of protein. So this is the amino group and this is the R group. Sometimes it's replacing hydrogen or carbon containing any other thing. By changing, there are 20 different types of amino acids are there, right? It was now you can see carbolic acid group. This is called a carbolic acid group. Right? This is carbolic COOH. For that we are saying carbolic. Simple amino acids, for that we are saying that is the glycine. I told you now instead of R, we can see hydrogen, that is called the simple amino acid, that is called the glycine. Amino acid is glycine. Here hydrogen is present as the R group. Instead of that you can see hydrogen present in the R group. Then now already I talk about the protein with you, ne? Right? We will just write our note first, right? Then again I will just remind you previous thing. Proteins, right? When we concern about the protein, I just told you it is a biological molecule, organic. Organic is mean it consists of only carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon containing things. We are saying organic things, right? Then basically protein can consist of four types of essential. Protein is an essential constitution in all living cells. It consists of carbon, consists of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, right? These four elements basically contain are always present in protein, right? Always carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen are there in the protein. In addition to them, in addition to that, sometimes we can see sulfur also. In addition to them, sulfur. 17% of mature human body is composed of protein, right? Mature. Even after 20 years or like that, it is mature. Right? 17%. It means our අපි protein වලට pet name එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා body building food. අපි body එක හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ protein වලින්. Then if we concern the protein, there are different types of proteins in our body. As an example, hair consists of keratin, muscles consist of myosin protein, like that. Nails another type of protein, like that. There are different places you can see the different proteins, right? We'll write the note now. Now write down this thing, write the subtopic. Today started protein, write proteins and write down this. Tipti, can you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Finished, right? We'll go to the next page then. Write down this also.
Teacher,
Yes, Sute. Tell me.
can put the back one again, please? I didn't write the last lesson. I need have little more to write.
All right, okay. Here.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, welcome. What about the Husseins and others? They didn't connect it. Every day, all the other thing you just keep in your mind, connect on time to the class, right? This is an online class. If you miss the part in way.
Yes, teacher. Okay, teacher, I wrote it.
You got it. I'll write down this. sometimes sulfur. Then basic elements, carbohydrate, we saw carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Protein now carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Addition to that, sometimes sulfur also present. I think you finished writing this, right?
No, teacher, I have more.
A little are there.
Finished, right?
Yes, teacher.
Right now, this is the amino acid molecule. Proteins are built up by polymerization of lot of amino acid molecules. We talk when we learn about the carbohydrate, that we talk about three types of sugars are there: monosaccharide, disaccharide, polysaccharide. The basic building unit is glucose molecule. Like that, the protein building block is amino acid. A lot of amino acid molecules polymerized together to form a protein. Right? That's how proteins are built up in. This is the building block of protein. This is an amino acid molecule. This is the building block of the protein. Building block of protein, what is that? Amino acid molecule, right? Then we can see there are different types of amino acid. It means there are maybe 22 different types of amino acid molecules are there. Their order change and they are forming different types of proteins. Now look at the structure of a typical amino acid molecule. This is a structure of a typical amino acid molecule. And this R can be changed, right? R represents group containing both carbon and hydrogen. This one, right? Where this R can be changed by changing this R group. Earlier, so I told beginning of the class, changing even maybe hydrogen in replace here. If you replace the hydrogen, this is the simple amino acid molecule. For that there is a special name is called glycine. Sometime maybe another something C H4 or something here combining. Then that is the simple CH tree like that. This is the simple amino acid molecule when we combine hydrogen. R group can be changed. By changing the R group, they are forming different types of protein molecule. This is the carboxyl group, COOH. This one we can draw COOH carboxyl group, hydrogen combined here. This is a NH2 part, right? NH2 combined here. R represent group containing carbon and hydrogen. Then change in R group 20 different amino acids are present. When we R group එක වෙනස් වෙලා there are 20 different amino acids are present. Then all protein present in organisms from bacteria to human are made up of these 20 different amino acids combined in different sequences. Right? All proteins present in organism from bacteria to human. Right? Bacteria is the simplest form of organisms. If you consider human is the complex one. Right? Then bacteria to human, there are 20 different amino acids combined in different sequences. විවිධ රටාවන්ට sequences කියන්නේ pattern, different sequences. Now let's image to represent amino acid. Now here circle, here square, here circle, here triangle. Now this is one pattern. Right? Now we can put the square here, here circle, here triangle, again circle. And by changing these shapes in different places, by replacing them, how much we can make different things. Neither like that, by R group changing, there are 20 different amino acids. Then can you imagine then how much we can make by changing them, by polymerizing them? Right? That there are lot of types of protein, more than 1,000 types of proteins are there, right? By changing the places. Okay, then just write down this thing. Write down this.
Teacher,
Oh, tell me.
teacher, now you are writing it that something that media pen or something in that one.
Hmm?
In the that means in the screen you are writing, no teacher.
Oh, no need to write that thing. Just to explain you, I have mentioned by using the pen. This is the important thing you are right, amino acid.
No teacher, you are using that. You said something we need to buy.
The touch my pen, electronic pen.
You have bought that one.
Yeah, pute. Last corona time I ordered it. This corona time it came it.
Okay, teacher.
It took that much of time to come here. Okay, then write down this. If not, it is slow ne pute mama make a use karaddi mouse එක. So that's why I buy it. Then now we can do it speedily. Okay, write down amino acids. Atup has sent a message he has a power cut. පුතේ power cut වුණත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන්නේ මේමයි මේ මගේ ක්ලාස් එකේ දැන් කරනවානේ. You go to the classroom.lk website and after that you can watch the video again. I have upload all the things that I have done in the classroom. Only my class students can watch it. Any difficult place or doubt is there, Pute? Yehini, can you understand this?
Yes, teacher, I can understand.
Then write down. If any doubt is there, just ask from me. Don't keep the doubt and go because it will be confusing whole lesson.
Teacher, amino acid is a type of protein, no?
It is a building block of protein, Pute. Amino acid කියන්නේ building block of protein. Then we talk building block of carbohydrate is glucose molecule. Can you understand it? Now we are talk about the protein. Then amino acid is the building block of protein. This amino acid molecules like this combine together. අපි දැන් මෙයාව මේ circle කරලා ගමු මේ වගේ amino acid molecules ගොඩාක් එකට combine වෙලා polymerization. For that we are saying polymerization. And they are forming large protein molecules. These are amino acid molecules. Maybe 100 molecules, maybe 20 molecules, maybe 1000 molecules, maybe million molecules may be there when they are building up a protein.
Teacher, is there any uses of any amino acid? Uses.
Uses?
Like you can't use amino acids for anything?
No, we are not using. That is a building block of
Protein.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I will go to the next page. Building
Teacher.
block. Still writing?
Yes, teacher.
You write that while you are writing, I will just explain you some more about this. Now, when polymerizing also this amino acid, right? That they're not in the same order, it will be polymerized different orders. Right? I just draw the triangle, circle, square and show you like that. Right? By changing the order, they are forming big amount of protein, different types of proteins. There are 20 different amino acids are there. There are 20 different amino acids.
Finish, teacher.
This is the building block. Again, I have mentioned it here. Building block of protein, amino group. For that we are saying NH2 amino group. And this is the R group. This is the one always changing. Right? This may be hydrogen. We can replace any other molecule. Maybe replacing. But these things are not changing. Right? This is always hydrogen here. And this is the carboxyl group. C double OH group. And this is the amino group, and this is the R. R may be hydrogen or any smallest molecule we can replace instead of R is hydrogen, right? This is called the simplest one. For that we are saying glycine. No need to write. Simplest amino acid. This is the simplest one, that is called the glycine. You draw a amino acid molecule also. මේක ඇඳගත්ත නේද පුතේ?
Teacher, what is mean by that R? Is it a chemical?
නෑ පුතේ. R එක වෙනුවට carbon hari, carbon hydrogen containing thing both hari, hydrogen hari can be combined here. ඉතින් combine වෙන්න පුළුවන්. R කියලා represent කරලා තියෙන්නේ that one. හරි? It can be changed. I told you, ne? Go will you. You do your work and come. You know? Here. You draw the thing, ne? Right. You draw and label the part of this one. When you make a parts tika label karaganda amino group. It is better you just draw like this. Don't draw this one. I'll just show you how to do it.
Teacher, shall we name in that we drew earlier one?
You have drew it.
Yes, teacher.
Right.
This amino acid, no?
Right. This one. Right. In this, you can label here. This is the amino group. Right? Carboxyl group. This is a carboxyl group. මේ දෙක නම් කරගන්න පුතේ. amino group, carboxyl group. Finished, right? Ne? Circle it and write amino group and carboxyl group. In your textbook, they have mentioned like this, hydrogen. NH2. මම ලිව්වේ correct way එක. මොකද nitrogen molecule එකකින් තමයි මේක combine වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. මම ඒක correct කරා මෙතන. nitrogen hydrogen එකකින් නෙමෙයි nitrogen එකකින් carbon එකට connect වෙන්නේ. ඒක පෙන්වන්න ඕන නිසා I just correct it and I arrange like this and this is the R. මේක තමයි correctම way එක අපිට අඳින්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර මෙයාලා මේක spill කළා නෑ. එහෙම ඇඳ නෑ කියලා ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. You can write like this. COOH. Right? Carboxyl group. හරි? ඕනනම් ඔයාලා පැත්තකින් මේකත් ඇඳ ගන්න. මේ දැන් මේකේ ගොඩක්ම perfect විදිහේ මම ඇඳේ. මෙන්න මේ N එක තමයි මේ carbon එක connect වෙන්නේ. hydrogen එක කියලා සමහරවල් ළමයි misunderstand කරගන්න හින්දා. ඒතර NH2 hydrogen R COOH carboxyl group. මම මේකත් spill කරලා ලිව්වේ. oxygen එක මෙතෙන්ට combine වෙනවා OH එක පල්ලෙහාට. හරි like that. That is not compulsory, just to understand, right? Okay, I will clear this. Right. Simple amino acid. What is this? This name is glycine. Simple amino acid is glycine, right? A glycine molecule. Instead of R, it's represented here. What is that? Hydrogen. R එක වෙනුවට hydrogen replace. So this is the simple amino acid. Even we can draw it like this. මම දැන් මේවා spill කරලා නැන්දේ. spill කරන්නේ නැතුව carbon, hydrogen, here H2N and this is COOH. අන්න ඔයාලා මෙහෙම ඇඳ ගන්නකො. හරි? මෙහෙම අඳින්න. Simple amino acid, that is called the glycine. Under that, write down the name also, glycine.
No need to draw other one.
This one එක දැනගන්න. මෙහෙම අඳින්න ඕනේ, මෙහෙම අඳින්නකෝ. H2N කියලා. නැත්නම් ඔයාලට ඒක complex වුණොත් එහෙම. හැබැයි you should understand, if you saw the structure like this is mean the same one, මෙතන මේ දෙක COOH එක ස්පිරිට් කළා මේ ඔක්සිජන් මෙයාට කම්බයින් වෙනවා this is hydrogen OH. Finish, right? The amino acid glycine, here hydrogen present as the R group. Write down under that. The simple amino acid glycine, here hydrogen is present as the R group. Here. This is difficult to chart. Simple amino acid is glycine. Here hydrogen is present as the R group. Right. Essential amino acids. There are amino acids mean essential. Essential is mean definitely it is need to our body. So you can understand from the meaning, right? Essential amino acids. Then what is this? The some amino acids cannot be synthesized within the body. අපේ ඇඟේම හදාගන්න බෑ. So they have to be taken from outside with the food. For them we are saying the essential amino acids. Essential is mean some amino acids cannot be synthesized. Synthesized කියන්නේ අපේ ඇඟේ තමයි protein amino acids හදාගන්නේ. ඒතර සමහර ඒවා අපේ ඇඟින්ම අපිට හදාගන්න බෑ. ඒතර we have to taken from the food. That is called the essential amino acids. Different proteins present in plants and animals. බලමු what are they? Protein present in muscles. අපේ muscles වල තියෙන protein වලට කියනවා myosin. If not we are saying them actin protein, right? Actin and myosin, right? Our muscles contain myosin and actin. Then protein present in bones, osine, right? Protein present in bones is called osine. And protein present in red blood cells, very important, the hemoglobin, right? It just mean we know that hemoglobin contain globulin protein part and hemo is mean iron part. මේ දෙකම තියෙනවා. එතකොට red blood cells වල තියෙනවා hemoglobin protein, right? Red blood cells. And protein present in the hairs. Hairs ඇදලා තියෙන්නේ keratin වලින්. So, protein present in leguminous food, legumine. Leguminous food is mean like soya beans, leguminous කියන රනිල කුලේ ශාක. Legumine. Like රනිල ශාක තව ලියන්න. රනිල ශාක is mean like beans, wind beans, soya. This contain this legumine, right? That protein present in the wheat, gluten. Protein present in the wheat, we are saying gluten, right? Sorry. Gluten. Then a protein present in egg white. Egg white එක තමයි පුතේ egg එකේ albumin part එක. ඒ කියන්නේ water වගේ තියෙන white color part, that is called the albumin. Protein present in egg white. Egg yolk is mean yellow color part. It don't have protein. It already has cholesterol and other stored things are there in the yellow color part. Protein contained in the white color part in an egg. Okay, write down this essential amino acid. Essential අත්‍යවශ්‍ය amino acids. Some amino acids cannot be synthesized within the body, so they have to be taken from outside with the food. They are called the essential amino acids. Different protein present in plants and animals. Who are they? Protein present in the muscles, myosin. Protein present in the bones, ossin. Protein present in the red blood cells, hemoglobin. Protein present in the hairs, keratin. Protein present in the leguminous food, legumine. Protein present in the wheat, we are saying gluten. And the protein present in the egg white, we are saying albumin. Okay, write down this thing. That is not enough. But you have to go to school and do the works properly tomorrow, right? If not, here I'm not giving this, but don't make noise here. Finish, right?
Right, teacher. We need to write that different proteins. That one also, no?
Yes. Essential amino acids, it's mean some amino acids cannot be synthesized within the body. So they have to be taken from outside with the food. Different protein present in plants and animals. Our muscles contain protein, myosin and actin. Bones වල තියෙන oisin. Normally our blood cells, hemoglobin, hair keratin, legumin, MCQ like that it will come. So it is better to study and keep it. Today, I think I hope to send you the MCQ question paper. I think MCQ question, there are 50 questions are there relevant to this lesson. Protein present in wheat gluten, protein present in egg white, albumin. Finish, right?
Wait, teacher.
Okay. Okay, shall I clear this now? Albumin. Egg white contain albumin. Significance of protein. You haven't completed earlier one yet.
No, teacher. Finish, teacher.
Significance of proteins. Significance is mean now we are using protein as an energy source. Energy source is mean that is not like carbohydrate fats like main energy source. When energy supply from lipids and carbohydrates are not sufficient, when we are in a very weak situation, not enough carbohydrate in the body, not enough that is what is fat lipids in the body. So now our muscles going to dissolve and little energy going to take from that. Then energy supply from the lipids and carbohydrate is not sufficient. Protein is used to energy generation. Significance of protein as an energy source. We will write it this, right? As an energy source, write down significant. First write the subtopic significance of protein. As an energy source, when energy from lipids and carbohydrate. Then we are using protein as an energy source. Our subtopic is significance of protein as an energy source when energy from lipids and carbohydrates is not sufficient. Protein is used in energy generation. On one point. Other one, to make structural components. We are using it to make the structural components. Right? It's mean proteins are important components is making cell membrane. Cell membrane is mean our cells are there. First I will explain it. Cell membrane is mean our animal cell, just draw it. Here, our animal cell is like this. Right, outer of the animal cell membrane is there. This cell membrane has made up of protein and cell organelles also here, like nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi complex, like that. These membranes are made up of protein, cell membrane. Animal and plant both. Animal outer cover, you can see the cell wall like this. Outer to the plant cells, you can see cell wall. Inner to the cell wall only we can see the cell membrane. Then the cell wall is made up of cellulose. When we talk about the carbohydrate, Mama explain kara. Cellulose also polymerization of glucose molecules තමයි cellulose ඇදලා තියෙන්නේ. Cell wall is made up of cellulose and the cell membrane basically proteins and lipids. This contain proteins and lipids here. So here components in making cell membrane. Other than that, collagen protein is a component of connective tissues in an animals. Hairs and feathers also contain keratin protein. So when we making the structural components, protein is essential. Don't draw this thing. We are going to explain it now. Then you can understand cell membrane is made up of protein, our hair and the nails and these structural things of the body, feathers, they made up of protein that is called keratin protein. Right? Proteins are, I just clear this one only. Other upper part write down.
Teacher, we need to draw that. Draw this one.
No need to draw, just to explain I draw it. To make structural component, write the topic. I am going to write down it. I am going to write it now. To make structural components. Proteins are important components. important component in making cell membrane. Cell membrane. Other than that, collagen protein. Collagen protein is a component of connective tissues. Collagen වගේ ඒවා මේ connective tissues වල තියෙන එක නේද? component of connective tissues in animals. ඒතර මේ animals ලා වයසට යනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? මේ collagen අඩු වෙනකොට skin එකේ connection ගතිය connective බව අඩු වෙලා wrinkles එනවා. තේරුණාද? එතකොට animals collagen is important protein components of connective tissues in the animals. Right? Hairs and feathers also contain keratin protein here. Hairs. I write nails also, right? Nails, feathers. Right? We can write feathers. Feathers also contain keratin protein. Okay, write down this. Protein is significance of protein. We can write as an energy source to make the structural components. Right? Write down this. Pay your attention to the lesson now. Can I have the phone?
No.
I need to go to class for 5 minutes. Did I give you later?
Okay. WhatsApp එකේ නේද වැසෙච්චම WhatsApp එකේ මේ WhatsApp එකේ නාවේ
But you just keep a no chat.
okay.
I want it, wait.
Minta mopo. Minta plate mopo. Thank you.
Could they finish it? Yes, right? Not yet.
Finish.
Right. We'll go to next page. Next one, as enzymes. Enzymes is mean an enzyme is a substance that act as a catalyst in living organism, regulating the rate at which chemical reactions process without itself being altered in process. So the biological processes that occur within all living organisms are chemical reactions, right? It means speed up the reactions. All the biological chemical reactions that biological is me now as an example digestion process in the body. Now as an example respiration. Now you are listening to me, right? I am doing the class, you are listening to me. The another hand you are doing something in the screen also, right? While we are doing the work, that is also all the processes in your body are happening. Enzymes are there, catalyze some reactions, even respirations happen, then even digestion. Now as an example, estimate you eat chicken for the lunch, then that is mean breakdown inside the body into amino acid molecules. The protein digestion and lastly they break down into amino acids there. This thing also happening. Are you involved about that? You are thinking, my chicken, piece of chicken in the stomach, it is that I want to digest scale. Are you already thinking about, worry about that? No, automatically these things are happening. That protein breakdown into amino acid, that acting different protein enzymes on this protein, neither act different amino acids, enzymes are there on this protein, and they break down into amino acid molecules. So enzyme reactions catalyze, speed up the reactions, right? It's mean now all the biochemical reactions, so mean digestion, and the reaction that happen inside the living body is called the biochemical reaction. The chemical reaction that takes place inside the living body is called the biochemical reactions. So this biochemical reaction take place in the organisms are catalyzed by enzyme. Who doing this thing? They are enzymes. The enzymes are proteins, right? Enzymes are protein. Look at if these reactions happen in outside, how much things we have to use, right? Now, if you break this piece of chicken into small powdered thing, you have to use a grinder and then you have to grind those things. So big process, but automatically inside the digestive system is happening. This is enzyme actions are there, right? So now we can try it. All the biochemical reactions, all the biochemical reaction is mean that reaction take place inside living body, right? All the biochemical reactions, all the biochemical reactions takes place in organisms are catalyzed by enzymes. The enzymes are proteins. So these enzymes are also proteins. The enzymes are proteins. Other thing as the hormones. Hormones, normally proteins which involve the homeostasis
Teacher,
and body. Why Pute?
teacher, after significance of proteins, we have tried this one, no?
Yes, yes, yes. Again, ඒකටමයි පුතේ ලියන්නේ. Significance of protein මොනවද? As energy source to make structural component. ඊට පස්සේ as enzymes, as hormones, as antibiotics මේ ටිකම ලියන්න ඕනේ ඒක යටතේ. තේරුණාද? Significance of proteins. එතකොට මොනවද? As an energy source we are using it to make the structural components using. As enzyme. Now we are talking about as hormones. So as hormones, if you concern, what is that? Some hormones are proteins which are involved in homeostasis. Homeostasis is mean that all the temperature control inside our body and the coordination. Coordination is mean sambandhikarne. Now as an example, look at now you are like 15 years old, right? That your body different, you are in the now childhood and the youth. Then you are growing and a lot of things happen. Hormones are acting on your body, you know, and different changes taking place. The hormones are acting. The normally growth hormones are there. Children's growing due to this. Growth hormones secreted by our pituitary gland. The hormones are there. They are proteins really. They are control different types of things happen in our body like growth, even intelligence is relevant to that, even other things also, right? Different processes that hormones are essential. They are controlled by the hormones. They are also enzymes. The homeostasis is mean controlling the temperature all around our body same, not different places different, controlling the temperature, homeostasis. Then some hormones are proteins. You can write some hormones. Main example, estrogen hormone and progesterone hormone. Male hormone and female hormone. Right? Some hormones are proteins which involve in homeostasis. Example, insulin. I just explain you the function of the insulin, right? Now, insulin regarding already relevant to the diabetic, the insulin hormone, what is doing? If your body have too much of let's say sugar, glucose, what insulin is doing, it converted to glycogen and store in our liver. Who is doing this? This is doing by the insulin hormone, right? If the insulin is lack, we are suffering from the diabetic. Why? No one is there to convert this glucose to glycogen and store in our body. It is the hormone which control this process. Insulin control the glucose level in our body. What will happen? We are suffering from diabetic because that process is not, no one is there to control this. Insulin hormone is the one which control this glucose level in our bloodstream. හරි රුධිරයේ තියෙන ග්ලූකෝස් මට්ටම පාලනය කරන්නේ කවුද? මේ ඉන්සියුලින් වලින්. If you have too much of glucose in our bloodstream, what it's doing is it converted to glycogen and it store in our liver. තර මේ hormones වලින් වෙන දේ තමයි ඒක. මට ඕන මේ පොතේ තියෙන hormones කියලා විතරයි. ඒක දීලා hormones. It is also protein කියලා එම ඉන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඔයාලා hormone කියන එකේ මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? What is the hormone? Without knowing that, I don't like to do because I want to explain you that thing also. Right? Some hormones are proteins which involve in homeostasis and coordinations of the organism's body. Right? Then,
Teacher, insulin is a injection, no?
yeah, we are getting it as an injection. Sometimes if you have less amount of insulin, they are giving out orally outside, right? Insulin, growth hormone, they are the examples. Next one, as antibodies. Antibodies is mean what? Pratiddeha. Pratiddeha is mean what? That is also in our blood. Blood cells are made up of protein. White blood cells, red blood cells are there. The antibody that are produced in the body to protect the body against microorganisms that enter the body are protein. Right? Microorganisms and all the things, they are destroyed by these antibodies. Pratiddeha. A white blood cells are especially there are treated in our bloodstream. There are like white blood cells. Some are destroyed by ingesting these things inside the body. Like white blood cells. Amoeba wage, they take inside the body and destroy it. Right? There are other ones are there. They are making soldiers again this. If them came, they all attack them and destroy. Like that, there are different types of white blood cells in our body. We are going to talk them later. Eosinophil, basophils, monocytes, like that. Right? In the grade 11, we are going to talk about these different types of blood cells and what they are going to do. Especially antibodies mean white blood cells who fight against the different infections that enter in our body like bacterial infections and all. Right now, coronavirus to against them. If you have enough resistant is mean antibodies, amount of antibodies in our body. Right? Against that, if you have enough resistance, we can overcome these things. The antibody that are produced in the body to protect the body against microorganisms that enter the body are protein. So we can write this one also here. Proteins. Putty, did you finish it? Yes, no? Right. I think so. So we are going to next part. Test 2. Identify proteins. Rifty, can you see it? Test to identify protein. Yes. Then we are going to do a test to identify. For that we are saying burette test. Right? Obtain solution made by grinding dal or egg yolk into a test tube. For that we are
Teacher.
saying test to identify proteins. What we are doing before this test, there is a special name that is called Opute.
We did this test in school.
Yes. This test you did.
Yeah, all 3 tests we did.
Right. Right. Burette test, obtain solution made by grinding dal or egg yolk into the test tube. Right. First we are taking this thing. Then after that, add the extra amount of sodium hydroxide and then add few drops of copper sulfate. What is that? Sodium hydroxide extra amount we have to add. For that we are adding copper sulfate also few drops. Then what we are doing? Solution turn to pinkish purple or dark purple color. Pinkish purple or dark purple color. Then observation, right? Then we can see dilute copper sulfate solution. We are adding few drops. Dilute hydroxide solution. Purple color appears in food sample of solution. So when the protein is present, this is the color. You saw the color at the school, this color, purple color. And repeat.
Yes, teacher, we saw.
Yeah, purple color is appearing there. If protein is present, this purple color is there. If absent, this is normally blue color. That this blue color is mean negative, no protein there. Positive, if the protein is there, this purple color is there. Right, me? We have to take the protein solution and copper sulfate solution, sodium hydroxide solution. Then we can see the purple color protein is present. Right? Right. We will write the experiment. Right. Test to identify protein. Write down this burette test. At home, you can take the test tube and color by using purple color. Burette test. Anymore, you can't do me. No, battery, I just charge it.
Please. Q.
Finish.
Wait, teacher.
We can do the purity test to identify the protein. Like we can take grinded dal. We can take dal and we can grind it properly. And we can take the egg yolk to the test tube. Dal also grinded one. Then we can take extra amount of sodium hydroxide and then add few drops of copper sulfate. Then we can see the observation turn pinkish purple or dark purple color if the protein is present. Finish, right?
Teacher, last one.
Your school has finished this lesson?
No, teacher.
But in the part you are doing, you finish the monosaccharide, disaccharide, the carbohydrate part.
Yes, teacher, we are doing that one.
What about the protein finish?
Protein we didn't start still. Finish, teacher.
Then we can see the experiment like this. Okay, draw these two test tube under that. No need to draw this thing. Draw this to the test tube under that. One is color by using purple is pink color making. Other one color by using blue color, light blue. Then positive, when protein present, when protein absent.
We need to draw this.
No need to draw this thing. When the may two test tube, just draw and show that color change. Then you will remind those things. If you do a test even MCQ questions, if they ask easily, you can remind this thing. No need this one, only this one.
No need to write that dilute copper sulfate solution and all.
No need. And it is better. That one also represent and label the diagrams.
Teacher, can you little label and show?
Eh?
Can you little label and show?
But Putti, I can't hear you. Sorry, wait. This one you want to label.
Yes,
Have
teacher.
mentioned, no need to label. Here have mentioned positive is mean present protein में positive. Present protein. Here absent protein. Here present protein, here absent protein. Finish, right? Small power cut happen. Can you see the screen? Yes. Yeni, can you see?
Can see, teacher.
Yeah. Okay. The special protein enzymes is mean the special protein is mean organic catalyze. Organic is mean which consists of carbon are produced within the organisms to increase the rate of biochemical reactions are known as enzymes. Right? Enzymes normally we can see, for example, convert sucrose into glucose. Now you know when you're eating something like starchy things, starchy food, long time you're keeping in your mouth and chewing. I asked you to do, even today you do it as experiment. Only take the raw rice, not the curries, only the rice. take inside your mouth and start to chew it like about 5 minutes. Then you can feel sweet taste. This sweet taste due to that starch convert into maltose inside your mouth, because mouth contain what is that amylase enzyme. Mouth contain amylase enzyme. This amylase enzyme break this starch into maltose molecules. That's why you can feel the sweet taste inside the mouth. So, for example, convert sucrose into glucose, sucrase. Then sucrose convert into glucose. What is the enzyme? Sucrase. Has to be heated with the dilute acids. But the enzyme present in the digestive system, right? Api meka heat karlani karanne. But ape digestive system mavi heat? No, it's happened normally with the normal body temperature due to the enzyme present in the digestive system. But the enzyme present in the digestive system do not same the reaction at a low temperature, body temperature, it's happening. But outside when we are doing, we have to heated this one. We have to put the dilute hydrochloric acid and we have to heat it. But inside our stomach, it is not like that. With the low temperature, it is happening. So therefore, the activity of enzyme is to catalyze the biochemical reactions. What is that? Therefore, activity of enzyme is what? Catalyze the biochemical reaction. Enzymes में how these enzymes are acting. These are the enzymes. That enzymes normally they are break down these things into like this. Now this is the substrate. This is the substrate and this is the enzyme. Enzyme. This substrate come in and connect into the enzyme here. This is the enzyme here. Connect to this substrate. Then this substrate come and connect to this enzyme. So that is break down into two molecules. Another example is here. This is the enzyme here. Substrate. Let's image sucrose molecule. Come and connected to the sucrase enzyme. Connect වෙනවා. Sucrose එක ඇවිල්ලා connect වෙනවා මේකට. ඊට මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඊට පස්සේ it's break down. මේක කැඩෙනවා. මේක කැඩෙනවා. හැබැයි enzyme එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. It is same, stay same, right? That is called this is the substrate කියන්නේ උපස්තරය. It means sucrase or some sucrose or something we want to break down. This is the enzyme here, right? They are break down. This means substrate is break down into pieces, but enzyme does not change. Then we will go to the previous part. Enzymes. Write down this. Enzymes. Already off. finished writing this?
No, teacher.
අම්මි අම්මි මම අකුල් යන ෆෝන් එක දෙන්න ඕනි ඈ හරි අම්මි මෙතන අකුල් ලියන්න මොකක් හරි දාලා දෙන්නකෝ ඉලක්ක උත්තර එතකොට මට ෆෝන් එක දෙන්නේ ඔයා ෆෝන් එක දෙන්න මෙතන එපා අම්මි
Finish?
Teacher, little other.
Yes. I think it is boring for them. That's why they have left the class.
Oh, teacher.
Okay. We have finished the enzymes, and after that we are going to finish the class. Did you finish?
Last one.
2 hours already went, right? Is it?
Yes.
We couldn't identify. Today many of them absent. Gaisha are not there. And the
Rusaif.
Zaif, Asfar.
Atuf.
Atuf has power cut. I asked Atuf to watch the classroom thing. Through that he can manage.